Oh, what's going on, everybody? Listen, the last bit of pyro has exploded on the charts. People are starting to file out of the arena. They're starting to head to the exits. But the night's just started because you are locked in with the execs on the hard truths. The Elimination Chamber reaction show. The hard truth is we're going to tell you if it was good or not. And I'm pretty sure I know the answers. I don't do this by myself. I am the villain himself. I'm going to kick it around. Aaron, deadbeat dad. No, I'm kidding. Aaron, Dan, everybody's Danhausen today. I guess you got Danhausen. You got Travis had the sign up, but Aaron, Mister Birthday Man himself. Happy birthday, Aaron! Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
What's up, Aaron?
What's up, big dog, man? It's a pleasure to be here with you guys on the reaction show, man. We got a lot to talk about. Can't wait to get this thing on, man. It's gonna work.
Absolutely, man. And then we got the queen herself, Stacey. What's going on, Stace?
What's up, fam? I'm just posting to tell people that we're here live.
We're live in the building. We got Kayfabe is dead. Welcome back, Mr. Steve, aka Very Nice, Very Evil. How you doing?
He said very nice, very evil.
I love it. I love it. It's we're officially on the road to WrestleMania. Like, this is it. Next stop, right. WrestleMania. So this is amazing.
And the man himself, Wicked Bitter, not only is he the president, he's also a client of the Danhausen fan club. Travis in the building. What's going on, Travis?
That's right, man. I'm cursed just like everybody else who supports the man. I'm excited that he's here.
That's awesome.
I am excited for you guys too. Let's get right to it. Serious. I'm so happy you had a birthday. Your birthday gift was in the mail. I had sent you Soul Ruka. It didn't make it there, did it? It didn't make it there.
Wait, I could have used her.
Mailed to Chicago accidentally, from what I saw.
Yeah, I know. I guess she made her way to Chicago and not to Aaron's doorstep, but it is what it is. the Elimination Chamber emanating from United Center. It kind of went a little bit away, we thought, and a little bit of some surprises, I guess we got. So, I mean, Aaron, I'll come to you, the birthday boy himself, first. I mean, talk to me. Give me your overall impression, your overall grade for the whole night.
If I'm looking at all four matches in totality with the, with the surprise of Danhausen and everything, I'll probably give this a C. And I can make a case that it will be probably lower than that if Seth Rollins did not get revealed as, the Masked Man, and kind of set his sights on, taking out the vision that he once created. Other than that, I felt as though there was a lot of missed spots, a lot of missed opportunities. Both chamber matches, if you would, I'm sure we'll break those down in their entirety here in a little bit, but both chamber matches kind of felt lackluster. They struggled to get going. And, once, it kind of got going, I was like, okay, well, this is boring. I was proud of AJ Lee for getting the strap. I'm sure we can break down some other stuff, but if I'm giving it a letter grade, I'm giving it a C, and that's me being generous and grading on a curve.
Interesting. It's a fair grade. All right. I mean, I couldn't. I'm not too far off with you, Stacey. Give me your grade as I'm watching the reaction show on the main channel, and Mommy herself is out here, so I'm gonna take a little break. I'll let you talk, Stacey. I need a little break to focus on Mommy.
I was gonna say, I figured we lost you when I saw Mommy walking out. I was like, yeah, I could be crocheting and talking about something totally different, and you'd have no idea. I mean,
yeah, crocheting is good.
It was meh. I mean, there were some good spots, but I mean, I think the word of the night for me was sloppy. There were a lot of really sloppy spots, and there were a couple things that were just blatantly just terrible. I mean, there were some good spots, but I don't think that the good spots outshone the bad spots. Again, I agree with Sirius, my favorite part. I mean, we screamed as a family, so excited to see Seth back. I think that the things that I thought needed to happen to make it an even better PLE didn't happen. And I know we'll get into that, like shenanigans with the Punk Finn match, because to me, that match was pointless. since there weren't shenanigans.
Yeah.
And usually I'm about shenanigans, maybe not, but in this case I felt like they were necessary. Or again, this was Cena retirement tour reminiscent. It was predictable. So I give it a C. I also sloppy.
Interesting. Steve, what do you got for tonight's show overall? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I can be a little generous, and I'll say like a low B. You know, a B that's a tick hair away from a C, maybe. Just like, I mean, there were things. I mean, like the women's chamber match, I actually thought was better than the men's chamber match up until the end. You know, and then it's like, I guess, like, so you have that, you have the two matches in between. AJ Lee, you know, big ups to her. I thought Becky would win, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, big ups to her getting that, getting some color at that too. That was unexpected. Then Finn and Punk, it was a good match. I mean, it was two guys that, you know, two top guys. Like, it was a good match, you know. And I mean, we can deep dive into that. And then I mean, in the men's chamber match, I mean, like Seth Rollins. I guess I don't know. You guys know I always say I pay attention to the little things. Last night it was one of Seth's students who was like the masked man. And then tonight it was another one. You know, it was just like, okay. So then they're running this interference with these multiple masked men, only for the next masked man to with the door of the chamber wide open for some strange reason. You know, but B. Yeah.
Travis, what do you got for tonight's Elimination Chamber show?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same ballpark. It's like C plus, like B minus, somewhere around that range. I mean, you know, it's not. I don't think it was that bad of a pay-per-view, but I don't think it was that great of one either. Like, yeah, there was some things that were pretty predictable, and then there was other things that there was things that I liked and things that I didn't. And you know, I say things that were predictable. I was 1 for 4 with everything I picked. I mean, as far as the matches go, like it's so. But it was one of those cases where it was like one of the other. So it was like I was like leaning either Cody or Randy, which a lot of people I think were. And I picked Cody just because I thought that's what WWE, that's what they typically, the direction they would normally go. I was happy that it's Randy though. That was pretty excited for that. So I don't know. I mean, overall, I didn't hate the show. I liked the Punk and Balor match. I was surprised that Finn and Judgment Day didn't get involved. But I don't know. I feel like it was more, once I saw it, it was more of like, okay, maybe this is like Balor actually turning into like the baby face after shaking the hand of Punk at the end, because you know you're gonna get Dom and JD upset about that and all that stuff. So maybe that was the purpose of it.
I feel like serious on this a little bit, but I kind of lean towards Coach too. I think a B minus is too high a grade and a C plus is too low a grade. So I'm like, really, I don't know which one to pick. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a C plus is like, wow, it's a C, you know, a little too low. And a B is like, well, I don't know if it was really a B level performance. So it's like right in that 79, 80 range if you're doing your old, old homework, your old math homework, right? I really feel like I think we all felt Rhea was going to win, so it didn't really shock me. So I was happy for it, but it fell flat a little bit to me because I felt she was going to win. And then, I love that Randy won, but I'm like, well, how does Cody get in there now? And then they already announced, Stacey, mentioned it. And, if you're watching the main show, they already announced Drew and Cody for the title on Friday Night SmackDown. Either it's a triple threat or Cody and Randy at Mania. I don't see Drew taking it to Mania. So, I mean, you got that. I mean, the surprises, like Danhausen was a surprise, but we called it, right? We talked about it. We all did. So, were we really surprised? Not really, right? So, that kind of fell flat for the normal fan. And then, if you didn't know it was Danhausen that was coming, you might have been surprised. But then a lot of people probably didn't get it. They don't understand who it is. So, you know what I mean? Like that. I agree with you, Coach. I thought the Punk match and the Punk and Finn match was just a good match. It was a really good match. I thought the Becky match was solid. I think AJ was a step slow, but Becky can have a match with a broomstick. for 30 minutes and make it work, like make it 5-star. So you know what I mean? Like I'll be honest with you.
Get Sid out of here. Get Sid out of here. She needs to go.
I love her so much.
She needs to go.
Right, Josh. Right.
Sid, you're breaking my heart.
I was
I
on,
love her
on
so much.
man. That
You
last
guys
one
I
hurt.
mean, listen.
I am. What the hell? I was cool with Sid at first. But man, we gotta
Go ahead.
come on.
No, go ahead, Charles. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I was with Sid at first, but we got to do something about this here. The Danhausen slander right out of the gate. Come on, give the man a chance.
mean, Sid, you have an open channel to come in and voice your opinion. I mean, I don't know. Travis is and Coach too. They're pretty adamant about Danhausen. They love him. So I listen, but we kind of called it. We knew he was coming, so it was like, you know, I don't understand them. So it's interesting. The card wasn't bad. It wasn't.
Hit her with
great.
it. Hit her with it. Hit her with it.
Send
What's
it.
that?
I'll have it. Can you? I got you. I got you, Sid.
Oh, is she popping through?
Yes.
Is she popping through?
She-
Oh, my
she
girl!
about to
Just
pull up.
send it to my girl right now.
She's about to pull up.
My girl is popping through. I haven't seen her in a minute. But listen, yeah, you know what? I'll give it a C plus. I'm with you guys. I think I'll give it a C plus. You know, I think the women's obviously was better than the men's, and we can go into that a little bit. I'll kick it around. You guys get in where you fit in. I mean, you know, the women's elimination chamber. You know, give me your thoughts on that match as a whole. I thought Kiana James came off looking pretty good. I think Tiffy looked good. Mommy, you know, mommy's mommy. You know, what do you guys think about the women's elimination chamber? Usually, the women's matches always outperform the men's matches. You know, it's always.
Yeah, it's been a thing where like I look like Tiffany was getting beat up in this match.
Oh,
Like she was getting thrown all around the ring tonight. She took some pretty gnarly bumps in that match. Again, every time I see Kiana James, she just impresses me just more and more and more. Like I love what she's doing since Rumble. And again, it's like instead of like kind of like staying back on it, they see the response, so that they're kind of letting it go. They're kind of like letting her do her thing now. And it's like, again, everything has to happen on screen. We talked about this in the chat. Everything doesn't have to happen on screen. You can see slowly them drift, like kind of her and Julia kind of like doing their own thing, still together. You know, you still saw them backstage SmackDown, but they're kind of doing their own kind of thing a little bit more,
right.
slowly kind of drifting apart. Look, Raquel Rodriguez came in like a wrecking ball. You know what I'm saying?
She came off really strong.
You know, like she was really good. Oh boy, I tell you, Rhea, again, why it was predictable while we saw it, it's the right call. Sometimes the easiest decision is the best one to make. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's
the
just
obvious
like
one.
it's obvious. Like it's the easiest thing to do. So I'm glad that Rhea won, because then now we need this. WrestleMania needs this. And we talk about this. We've been talking about this nonstop. Like WrestleMania needs this. They need the stars on the card, because when you're struggling to sell tickets, you need Rhea Ripley. There's no way you weren't going to have Rhea Ripley on this card. So I mean, that goes without saying.
Thing, not so much on the card, but in the main event title picture. Because I mean, if she lost, then they would have not have booked them to lose last night, and she would have been in the tag team thing.
Well, we know that. We know, like I even said it before here. Like, you know, they're losing tonight, because then Rhea's going to win tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's like when I say on the card, I mean, again, do I have to like? I guess I have to say everything like that. You know, like she in the main event. You know, like I guess
you can't bury her in a four person tag match. Like, you know what I mean? Like
you can't do that. No,
like a fatal 4-way with like two other tag teams.
Right.
No, you can't do that. You really have to have her front and center. Like, I think Liv and Stephanie is a good match, but Jade and Rhea is that kind of dream match that you didn't think you would get. Now you're getting it at Mania, and after last year's Vegas Mania, this year's Vegas Mania has to step it up a notch, and that's the way you start it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She's here for her pound of flesh.
She's here.
Hi.
What did she was in the box? She was in the box and she came back. Sid, it's so good to see you. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We missed you. You're doing great. We just reacted here to what we saw in Chicago. What did you think of the show overall, Sid?
I agree. It was like a C. Like it was okay. We've had better. We've had worse, right? I'm gonna say the whole show, of course, but I'm here to defend my comments about Denhausen real quick.
You go for it.
I'm
Go
gonna go ahead and
ahead.
turn my mic off. Let it work.
Here's the thing. From what I hear, I actually have no idea who this man is. I just
Same.
I don't know who this guy is. He stinks. Get him out of here. I don't know who this man is, but get him out of here.
I'm like, I don't know who this man is. I really don't. I know he was A&W or he was good. From what I've looked up during the show or like the day before the show when everybody kind of spoiled the day it was going to be him, I looked it up. He's good in the indies. AEW didn't really use him. Of course, correct me if I'm wrong with all of these things that I learned. Nonetheless, he's probably a good wrestler. He probably brings comedic relief. I can see that being like a thing with him and R-Truth. But the way they presented him as the intro to the WWE universe, who most of the WWE universe does not watch the other promotions.
Right.
Everybody's looking like, who the hell is this?
Right.
And on top of that, they said he's from Chicago. So then they had them booing this man in his own hometown.
Yeah.
Right.
There was so much more they could have done with that, like that box situation. No one gave a damn about the box in the first place. And then for that to be the surprise,
right?
No.
It was just off. It was just
Well,
off.
and the boo wasn't a "we hate you" boo. The boo was, "I can't believe this was a surprise" boo. Like
Exactly.
you could tell it wasn't even a like, "Oh, we hate this guy." It was really, this was what we waited for.
Exactly. So that's
we got a bunch of Elviras running down the stage, and it's just like,
yeah, and that choreography was not hidden. Them girls was not hitting it, man. They was not hitting it.
So, like you tried to get like some real choreography. You got the Golden Girls out there dancing, like it just like.
But that fits Danhausen so perfectly. He's
Does
so
it really?
But no one knows that.
No, I understand.
Exactly.
Look,
If you didn't know that, you wouldn't
nobody
know.
knows if you don't watch anything other than WWE. Look what Royce Keys came into at the Royal Rumble. It's the same situation. They put him in a big spot like that in Saudi Arabia, and that crowd didn't know
come out
who
of
the
the box as a surprise.
No,
though,
it's all about but it's all about presentation.
But it was
Well, they put him back in the box. They put him back in the box. They let him out for Rumble and put him back in the box.
But that's what Danhausen is. What other way could you have brought him in? He's a vampire monster. Like he thinks he's a vampire. He thinks he is. This dude thinks he's like 9 feet tall and like 500 pounds. He thinks this. That's part of his.
That's part of his gimmick, right?
It is. I'm telling you, like people are not gonna like him. I get it. People are gonna expect him to be like a technical mastermind in the ring. He's not that. He's not a bad wrestler, but he's not gonna be at the level of like, I don't know, name your favorite in-ring performer ever. He's not gonna be that. He's mainly gonna be a funny. He's going to think he's bigger than what he is. He's going to sell a lot of merchandise because he's just going to be so ridiculous that you're going to be like this. I think it's going to catch on with a lot of people, but then there's going to be a big part of people who just like don't really care. But if you're expecting him to be like a world champion, I don't think that's ever going to happen. No. But he doesn't have to because his character.
Yeah, if you look at Aleister Black, how serious he is,
right?
Preacher. And then this is the total antithesis of that, like the opposite, like the campy part of it. Like, you got Bram Stoker's Dracula, and then you got, Count Chocula.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
That's what it is.
That is perfect. That is perfect way to describe it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it'll work. They'll figure out a way to do it. Like I said, like we kind of figured that was the name that popped up, and Travis, you were the first one to say it on our show. So, we were like, all right, yeah, I heard that too. That's probably who it is. And it just kind of was a letdown from that. But like, if Corey was here, he would say, Korea doesn't know what they're doing. They're not going to figure it out, but I'm sure they'll figure this out. But I mean,
point, if he's got a cult following, I mean, that'll be a niche specific that would be great to get us kind of back to the old reminiscent of, Because he does have shtick that to me is reminiscent of old WWF shtick, right? Back when there were real, true characters.
like Brother
Yeah.
Love,
Yeah.
Papa Shango.
And you know what I say all the time, like we grew up on like there's still space for comedy in
Yeah.
wrestling, and let's not take this seriously. Like I say all the time, it's like we thought that Scott Hall was like actually really Cuban, like from the slums of Miami. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know,
He's
it's
not.
like, it's,
I mean, good
you know,
pull.
it's like we have to, you know, so that's the thing. And like, I will say this with the whole TKO slant, it's like Travis said, Danhausen is going to like these meet and greets. The line's going to be down the street and around the corner, like T-shirts, like just all the kind of merch and stuff like that. Because now they're bringing his fans to this, and they're going to be there to see him, and it's a money play. You know, and I still say this is the second worst reveal in Chicago because the gobbledygooker was unveiled at Survivor Series long time ago in Chicago. So
was it
still the
90,
second worst wrestling reveal in Chicago. So
And everybody still talks about the gobbledygooker. They're gonna be talking about this Danhausen one forever in the most negative way.
I just wonder how many people Googled who is Danhausen.
Oh, dude!
Like,
Yeah,
I would love to see those numbers.
Well, one
Like,
thing
just
though-
I'm sure that's trending. If you
Yeah.
go to Twitter, I'm sure that's trending.
he was the number 3 trend at one point on
I've
Twitter.
been wanting him in WWE for so long because because of the way WWE can put a package together or their presentation or their vignettes or it's perfect for him because he's going to benefit so much from that. Like where he's going to shine the most is like the pre-taped and heavily edited like backstage, all that kind of stuff because that character is perfect for that. It's something that AEW didn't know how to or just didn't want to do. That's why I felt like WWE has everything they need for Danhausen to be like a bigger star than what he was in AEW. I'm not saying the biggest star ever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying bigger than what he was in AEW.
I mean, he gave Michael Cole a jar of teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like hilarious. It was hilarious.
I did not laugh. I was
I mean, it's like he gave him a jar of teeth.
I don't know
I
if
can't
you-
take this seriously.
I think Tiffany
Listen,
had one of
think
the
about it.
teeth in there.
What you say?
They are in Chicago. He probably picked those up off the street somewhere in Chicago today. So it's like,
Yeah, somebody got the big fronts of the blues.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
know
was
I saw during the ladies' match the ref picked up Tiffany's tooth, so I'm sure it was in the container.
in
in the
the
Yeah,
jar.
I'm sure it was in the jar. But that's the thing, like it's hilarious because it's a jar of teeth. Like, why would you
why?
give somebody
Why do you have a jar of
teeth?
teeth? Like, yeah,
So
exactly. It's stupid. Like, yeah.
You know what? I
I mean,
think does he? Let me ask you, Trav. Is he like? Is his shtick like clean? Because I could see him
Oh,
appealing
yeah.
to a tween group, a young teen, an older kid group, like totally loving that.
Oh, the kids
And we
love
are
him. The kids love
we're
Danhausen.
missing
Oh, yeah.
that right now.
I like
so
that
I
gift.
can see where that would really fill a gap.
That gif I sent you where he said no swearing. That's his thing. Like
Yeah.
you're like
Oh yeah.
nobody can swear towards him or he can't
Oh, you
swear
got
or
another Kit Williams, just the demon version.
Yeah, exactly. If we're gonna sit here and everybody's gonna look like loud Kit Wilson and you know talks it like
Yeah.
come on, this is the same
Although be
thing.
careful, Finney loves Kit.
I was gonna say,
I
Sid, we're
know.
gonna have to school these boys because these boys,
Yeah,
except for
Sid
Trav,
loves-
likes him. But
I just
the
seen one
top row,
too
they
many
aren't
Kit for her,
understanding.
man.
I love Kit.
No, I mean I
Yeah,
don't
we love
understand
Kit.
it.
We love Kit.
The bottom
Be
row
on the top row
understands
with
it.
the Titans coaches because they don't get it.
No, I don't get it, but I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me. But like, okay, like you cry in a movie, great. I did too. I cried at the end of Field of
So then that
Dreams.
means you're not toxic. So good.
No, I'm not toxic.
No, he
but
cried at the end of
Field.
Field of Dreams, which like every man cried at the end of Field of Dreams. So it's like
Exactly,
that's
because
bare
of-
level, that's basement level stuff there. That's entry level man stuff there.
But I'm not gonna sit here and go watch The Notebook and start crying. So that's what
Did you-
difference between me.
Have you
and
ever
Kit
watched
Wilson.
The Notebook?
Absolutely not. I got
Oh
better
man,
stuff
you're missing
to
out.
do.
know if you can
Fantastic
cry.
movie. You're missing out,
You
dog.
wouldn't know if you would cry.
Yeah.
Because you haven't
Good
seen
movie.
it.
Good movie.
That's sometimes.
It's the definition of toxic.
Coach will call me every name under the sun, but then he's gonna go watch The Notebook. Like, come on, man. Are you
What about-
serious,
okay,
man?
what
That's
about-
what we're doing?
A movie? We can't watch movies now? Like
No,
like
we
I'm
can't.
losing my man card for watching movies? Hey fellas,
You
it's
never
like,
owned
hey
it.
fellas, watch out now. Y'all out here watching movies. You looking kind of funny, guys. Like,
I'm gonna go watch Rambo First Blood and pull what little chest hair I have out. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Be a little man. No, I'm kidding. But like, no, I think we need that comedy. I think you said it too, Sid. Like, I can't wait for Jenna House and R-Truth to be on screen together.
oh
That
man,
is gonna
Pure
be
gold.
I'm gonna pee my pants. That's gonna be
Here's
the
the thing.
funniest crap I've ever seen.
I'm assuming because again, it's just from what I've researched. There was no type
Yeah.
of. I mean, yeah, maybe some people laughed at the reveal, but right now everyone's really just like. I didn't laugh personally, so I don't know his comedic style. I don't know if he has comedy relief. I don't know anything about this man. So it's like y'all saying it's gonna be great with R Truth. I'm like, okay, cool. He better not cheapen my guy R Truth though, because then
Yeah, but
now
our truth is our truth. He make everything work.
I mean that's true, but yeah. So he's gonna have to, unfortunately, because of that reveal they did, he's gonna now have to work double time to get the respect of the WWE universe.
Right.
Yeah,
Unless he doesn't need it because he's got a niche specific market where
Yeah.
the kids will just love him because of who he is.
Yeah.
And that honestly may end up being how it works for him.
gonna
I'm
be a
just
little bit
curious
of a
to see
climb.
who they put him up and which
Yeah.
brand he's going to be on.
That's what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
He's gonna be on the blue brand.
Nah,
no,
I say Raw.
you send the Raw because you got our truth on blue.
Plus,
Yeah.
And they,
that's
do,
like,
and they kind of do the same shtick.
that's CM Punk's boy too. I feel like they would put him with him for some reason
Yeah.
on the same
Okay.
show at least.
I see him beefing with a New Day member.
Yeah.
Something
All
that
right.
way.
Yeah,
You know,
like, yeah, I mean, guys, like, in case you're just joining in, welcome to Love That Danhausen, the number one Danhausen podcast on the internet. I'm your host, Steve. I got Travis with me, got Cindy, Barry.
I'm about to go get some plastic things and go ahead and start, nibbling.
That's how
on
I'm
some-
showing up on Wednesday's show, y'all. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm showing up on
Exactly.
Wednesday.
Everybody brings some plastic things. too.
Halloween is not dead
but-
yet.
Danhausen is carrying kayfabe right now, y'all. Carrying him. Carrying
Okay.
kayfabe.
Kayfabe is alive with Coach now because of. But I mean, I'll break into this real quick too. The other surprise we had, it wasn't what was in the box. What's in the box? It was who came into the chamber, and it was revealed not to be another student from Seth Rollins' school, but actually Seth Rollins himself. So Seth Rollins made his return, costing Logan Paul a chance at WrestleMania to headline the WrestleMania. And then I don't know if you guys caught it, but like Paul Heyman was like he was having a conniption.
You could hear him. You could hear him.
You didn't see him. You could hear him having a mental breakdown in the background. So, Stacey, I'll go to you first, and then I'll kick it to you, Sid. I mean, what do you think about Seth coming back and reasserting himself in the vision?
Needed and necessary. Even if he, because I mean, I still have to wonder the way he got in. He didn't seem like he was fully at his footing or whatever.
Yeah.
But he, with everything that's happened, with everybody hurt and the vision essentially at the B team now, they absolutely needed Seth to come back to shake it back up, right? And it was the perfect way to do it. I love that he's back. I'm so happy. I don't want to watch him on ESPN on NFL commentary anymore. It was time that he came back home. So
I do actually enjoy him on NFL Network.
I do too, but I'm not ready for him to leave us yet. So I'm
No,
excited, and I
absolutely
can't wait to see what happens tomorrow night, Monday
That's
night.
Monday night. Yeah. I think Monday night he'll be there. Sid, what do you think about Seth coming back?
I am very
revealed
happy.
as the Masked Man. Okay.
I'm extremely happy. I mean, I've been waiting for this since I saw him at Christmas because I'm like, bro, your arm clearly not that broken or whatever it was, shoulder it was.
Yeah, right.
So I'm actually really excited. I was really excited. I think it's going to be Seth versus Logan. I think that's what's going to end up happening. Get Logan up out of here. I mean, granted, this only person he can fight because everybody else is hurt because the Vision is cursed. But yeah, I mean, Stacey got it.
I couldn't be happier. Travis, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying cursed by Danhausen. I like that Seth. I like Seth is back, dude. Like so. I wondered too. I wonder if it's like if this was the plan all along, but he was supposed to do it to maybe Bronson, or if maybe they're bringing him back faster. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm happy he's back. I don't know if it is going to be Logan versus Seth. That's what I've been thinking for the past few weeks, but like I don't know. I still think there's some chance they can make this into like a tag match if Seth is not fully completely healed yet. Maybe it'll make it easier on him. And like you guys said, I mean, if we're gonna do this with Rhea, right? We need all the biggest names. We need to do this possible. Like so, I mean, this works for the winner too. Randy Orton being the winner. Like if we're gonna do this, if we're gonna put, it feels like they're kind of throwing everything all out now, and they're like, okay, ticket sales are this bad. Let's just Rhea in a champion. Yeah, like Rhea in a championship match. Let's put Randy in a championship match. Like if we're gonna go all out. Let's just turn Randy heel then. You know what I mean? Heel Randy versus Cody is what everybody wants to see. Let's just go all out with it then.
Yes.
I don't think Randy has to be a heel, Travis. Like I think you just want him in the main event to go for 15. I don't. He doesn't have to be a heel.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying.
I agree with you. I feel like if they're in Vegas, they're pushing the chips in the middle. Like
yeah, exactly.
All in.
No, because I'll tell you, I just saw a post a couple of days ago that said that they were sourcing the opportunity to do a major heel turn between Elimination Chamber and Mania for the sake of ticket sales. So I would not be surprised if we don't see a Randy flip or even a Cody flip, just because you can't touch Punk Roman, right? It's perfect. So now they have to put in the work and the tweak for the second main event, right? They've already got enough hype going with the other one that now they have to figure out what's going to make it equally as important. And a triple threat match the other next night is not it. The fans would rather see Cody and Randy, period. Not Cody, Randy, Drew, Logan, Seth, right? And the way to do that it makes sense is one of them turns on the other between now and then.
Go ahead, Travis.
I feel like it's gonna be a fatal four-way with Fatu in there.
Fatu, yes,
yes.
I think we're all thinking that because it's like Fatu will cost Drew the match. You know, he'll cost Drew the match, and then all this will be pissed off and like, you know what? Since you guys can't keep your hands off each other, fatal four-way at WrestleMania.
Yeah, because Drew's been interfering in everything. Like he's been interfering. He's been attacking Randy, been attacking Fatu, Cody. I mean, so it's like that's the same four guys that kind of circling all around. I mean, you might as well make it a fatal four-way. I actually don't hate it though, because when you watch WrestleMania, you see a lot of like one-on-one matches. Like I'm cool to see like a variety. Give me something different, man. Like I'm cool with a fatal four-way, even a triple threat. I like the Randy and Cody match, but maybe you save that for like SummerSlam or something, because that could be that's a 2-night event too. You're gonna need a big 2 nights for that. So
you gotta turn Randy before then, though.
Before then, for sure.
But
maybe that.
Why do you have to turn him, Aaron? Like, why do you have to turn Randy as a heel? Why can't he just be a face and be?
You got to pull the trigger on that, man, because no one's gonna boo. No one's gonna boo Randy.
But you don't need to. You don't need to.
You kind of have to, though, bro. You kind of have to.
Really
it's not have to that you do one. You can also boo the other.
Ma'am, stop it.
He's been getting his share of boos.
I mean, so is the thing was like, is Cody do any kind of like vacation time, any kind of rest time anytime soon? Because he is a prime candidate for a punt.
Well, he just had a little bit of rest time. Well, he filmed the movie, he took a break, right, guys?
That's really not a vacation.
I don't know if y'all remember, but the Vegas crowd last year ended up booing Cody anyway because we wanted John to win. So in the middle of the match, they literally turned on Cody, who was supposed to be the golden child, and booed Cody. So I don't think a heel turn really matters. Randy, if we can boo him for a little bit, just to play along. But what's going to end up happening is they're going to cheer for Randy at the end, and that's regardless if he's heel or face.
I just feel like if you want to maximize it, you would turn him heel if you wanted to, like just because. I feel like Randy is going to be more creative as a heel than he is a good guy. The way he's been eyeballing Cody for the past 6 years for that title is like you got to turn him heel. I feel like you got to get some kind of sadistic side of Randy to come out.
No, we're gonna get 08 Randy back, man. Like we'll get 08 Randy back.
Does anybody really want to see that guy? Like seriously,
yes.
Does anybody want to?
Yes.
Wait, okay, all right. Let me rephrase it. I know we want to see it because that version of Randy Orton was awesome. But is anybody really gonna boo him? Like, is anybody gonna really boo him? Like we wanted to boo him.
Well, I mean,
Even
to
at
Cindy's
208
point,
Randy, he's not going to be hated. He'll be
to
loved even
Sydney's
more than
point,
before.
he's not going to get booed, but
Nope.
the voices and the switch that is flipped in his head will call us back to where we first fell in love with him, and that was him punting people in the forehead. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll take
This I
that.
love
I'll take
everybody, kiss the baby. I'm scared to pull the trigger on my buddies. Isn't what Randy Orton was, which is why what happened tonight was so valuable because we actually saw him pull the trigger on his buddy tonight and get the dub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I
So
think we could accept that. Like he doesn't have to be a heel to get edge. Like he can be edgy. He can still tap into that Viper mentality, but not have to be a full blown heel. But just be like, yo, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get number 15. I can
isn't that
accept
heel
that.
behavior?
Does it
I'm
have
gonna
to
do
be a
whatever it
heel?
takes. I'm gonna do
The
whatever it takes.
Stone Cold
I'm
had
a
heel
pull-
behavior. He was the biggest face in history.
Yep.
I mean, Roman
What's the
Reigns
difference?
just did it. Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns hasn't changed his character.
Exactly.
He's still villain from the the head of the table, the villainous guy that was tormenting his brother. I mean his cousins and his whole family. It's the same character, but we all
by the way,
acknowledge.
he never apologized either, and we're still cool. We're still cool with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still rocking with it. Yeah.
So I don't feel like you have to be a heel to be edgy. Like I feel like it's not babyface or heel anymore. It's either I like you or I don't, and I think there's a difference. That's just my opinion.
But see, the creative and booking doesn't view it that way. There's always there's always
Dom
a
is supposed to be a big heel. Everybody cheers the hell out of him when he comes out. What's the difference? Dom.
Being
Tell me he
over and
doesn't-
being a heel are two different things, though, bro.
He's supposed to be a heel. He presents his heel. I mean, Judgment Day is a heel fashion. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's supposed to be a heel, but like people loved him. Like it's just they can't do anything about it. You know?
Exactly. Dirty Dom. Dirty. Like, what are we doing? Like, there's no
They
difference.
started cheering for him in Vegas too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
They did.
That was one of the biggest pops of the whole weekend. Like,
What match was that, Sid? Because you were there, right, Sid?
That was the Intercontinental Championship match.
It was a four-way. It was a
Oh
four-way.
yeah. Yep, it was the
Yeah,
four-way.
it's a four-way. Yeah.
So there you go. But no, I'm glad Randy won it. I wanted Cody to win it just because that's who I picked. But they'll figure out a way to get Cody into the main event because, like we all said, you got to have QB1 at some point at Mania. You cannot have this big card and not have him in it. He's the head of the promo. But then now I feel like they're going to start pushing a lot of chips in the middle. It's going to be Oba, Brock. They're going to do whatever they need to do to get the big names into this match or into this show and make it happen. If they could tape Bianca's fingers together and get her into a match, they'll do it. Like
That's not happening.
I know it's
Yes, love and mid on it.
Bianca, we're praying for you. We miss you so much. But you know what I mean. Like they will do anything they possibly can. Trish, you busy? You know what I'm saying?
Please
Like,
not Trish.
I'll fall in for that.
Please not
yeah,
Trish.
I
I know,
what
Trav.
mean?
My bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad. I know.
Hey, Trish versus Danhausen, book it. I'm all set with WrestleMania.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That'll be diabolical.
Yeah.
But I mean, I
Talk about Beauty and the Beast.
The women's chamber match I thought was much better than the men's. Rhea, getting the dub. I agree with you. I think Coach, you said Raquel came off looking really strong. She, Kiana had a nice little showing. Alexis is just a team player. She does whatever you need to do. So I love that she's always in the match. You don't really think she's going to win it, but she always is. She's just in, and she makes it work. She's the glue in the matches. Like when you watch how they put the matches together, she's usually the glue piece. So I thought that was a good match. I mean, any other feedback on the women's chamber match? We can go to Becky, AJ.
I felt as though it struggled to get going. I like the fact that Rhea won it.
Do you think that was the two that started was the struggle, Aaron? Do you think that was the problem?
Case could be made. I mean, Tiffy and Kiana James. I'm not sure if they had too much history with each other, but it's just even when the pod started to open, like it took it a while to get its footing for me. And then once the ladies kind of, got their footing, and then it picked up, when Raquel entered the match, and again, we said it, business picked up, she's slamming females all over the place and throwing girls through cages or whatever. In my opinion, she was the MVP of the match. before she got, eliminated. But just looking at how that whole thing unfolded, once again, Tiffy lost a tooth. But I felt as though it struggled to get going. But once it got going, it was all right, and I felt that the right person won it, ultimately.
Toothy time lost her teeth, but anybody else did? Stacey, anybody else want to chime in on the women?
Yeah. Raquel looked like a beast. I need something for Raquel for WrestleMania, dude, because I can't have her just sit around and do nothing.
Yeah.
And then the Kiana, this is the second time now. She looked really good in the Rumble. I think she looked really good here in the Chamber. I feel like she's kind of a little underrated. I don't mean that in like she should be a champion right now kind of deal. I just feel like she's a lot better than I think a lot of people realize, and myself included, because I didn't really care about her that much until
she had
recently.
the knee injury. She was gone for a while.
She was. This was a former top draft pick, in the draft, and then she had the injury, and people kind of fell off. And she's much more than Julia's advocate. This woman can go, and like I said, you can slowly see them starting to kind of drift them apart. And I don't think that there needs to be a big breakup with these two. Just hey, Julia go this way, Kiana go this way. We're all good here.
Yeah.
I disagree with that. I think she needs to take the strap off of Julia. We'll talk about that.
I absolutely agree. I think you book it for if you don't.
I'm tired of y'all anti-Julia propaganda. Okay, I'm just gonna say that right now.
It's not fair because Steve, when she came up with Roxanne, I was excited, and I said it to you. I said I'm excited because Julia's here. I know she can go. It's not clicking. It's not resonating. The crowd just does not care. I mean, you had her in a match. You had her in a match with Rhea last week, where she stomped her face almost through the damn mat. And then who did she face this week? She faced was it Alexa or no? It was Tiffy, right?
No. Tiffy faced she was supposed to face Asuka, and then it got pulled. It was Kyrie.
No, this week Julia faced Tiffy. She faced Tiffy on SmackDown.
No, Tiffy faced Kyrie.
It was Kyrie. Because Kyrie asked her was she a jellyfish. So yeah.
Got second guessing myself. I was like, I watched this week. Anyway.
That's what I mean. She came out and nobody cared.
Nobody cared.
I like Julia. I know she can go. It's not clicking. And don't tell me it's because she doesn't have a grasp of the English language, because Io is in the same boat, and Io is over. And I know they're not the same, but nobody cares. And I hate saying that. I really do, because I really do like her.
There are plenty of top-notch college football players that are amazing in college, but go to pros and suck. She's a great example. She's a great example. She cooked at NXT. Everybody loved her. She had a following. She had a great fan base. She comes to the big leagues and she doesn't cut it.
You know what? Styles make fights, Stacey, as people say all the time. And it's I feel like when you have her out there against Meechin, nothing against Meechin, when you have her against B-Fab and some of these other ladies, stuff like that, she wrestles stiff. You need her to wrestle against other people who can kind of wrestle to her style, like Rhea, like somebody like the other girls who can work stiff. I think that's part of the issue as well. So I mean, it's I know you guys are the pop police, but it's sometimes it's just you need somebody who can kind of match your energy or whatever like that. So
and I'm gonna say no to that, because the bottom line is she's wrestled Chelsea more than once, and Chelsea makes everybody look good, and Chelsea couldn't get her over either. And it's not just about her wrestling skills. You could be the best wrestler the WWE has ever seen, and if you can't connect to fans outside of that, in your promo work, in your online work, and everything else, you're still gonna suck. And that's how it works.
There is a caveat to that, because LA Knight connects with the fans and he still can't get over because Triple H hates him.
I mean, he's tripping all over his feet.
I mean,
my man got
there was a lot of grease on that rope. Somebody set this man up.
Randy must have.
When Randy walked by, some of that grease fell off the Randy's body.
All up on that, and that's what
that oil.
Okay, Cameron's
had no Diddy action out there, but pineapples. But listen, I can't listen to listen, Steve. you say Styles make fights, and you're talking about she needs somebody to go with like Rhea, but she went up with Rhea, and
And it was a
nobody
good match. You
cared.
gonna say you did not think that was a good match? You
It
did not think
was
that
a
was a good
good
match?
match, but no, if you're in a match with Rhea and you can't get a response, then I'm sorry, it ain't working. It's not
Yep.
working.
Yep.
I don't know
You know,
because people
and
people
everybody
didn't care
knows how
about
it
It was
feels.
all over the internet, guys. Like that match was all over every. What do you mean? Just because it didn't get a response from you doesn't mean it didn't get a response from anybody. It got people were talking about that match for 2 or 3 days on the internet. I guess I'm a little bit more online than you are. Maybe I don't know. Like I don't have a life. I don't have friends. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I'm online all the time. You know, but
I
like
don't have friends
so
either.
it's like Travis will know. Like maybe me and Travis a little bit more. People will talk about that match nonstop for like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what they
Okay,
would
you know
say?
what?
Rhea got stomped. Rhea had a black eye. It wasn't Julia did it to Rhea. If you read everything, it's not what said, it's how it said. And there was more about Rhea getting stomped and having a black eye than it was about Julia doing it.
all right, but
You would see
everybody
the reel or you'd see the shot, but then it was Rhea got stomped at SmackDown. There was more
Everybody-
conversation about it being Rhea than the fact that Julia did it.
everybody's already against Julia to begin with, so it doesn't matter who you put her in there with. She's not going to get a reaction because everybody has already made up their mind. Like Julia is actually, I feel like Julia is actually really good in the ring, and I think she was kind of screwed by the minute she showed up on SmackDown because, like Steve said, the people she was working with sucked, dude. Like, I mean, I can't say sucked. I like Michin, but like, you can't put like her against BFAB and expect anybody to care. Not anybody. I don't care who you put against BFAB. Nobody cares about that match.
So take the strap off her, throw
Yeah.
her over on Raw, where the I don't say the better female wrestlers are, and put her to work there.
Dude, you could have. But the
Put
thing
her
was,
work
the
against
problem was they put Kiana James with Io or with Julia, and nobody at the time cared about Kiana either. So it's like you were
But that
doing
was for
nobody
mouthpiece,
any
though.
exactly, but
Yeah.
nobody cared about Kiana. So they're like, dude, now I got two people I don't care about.
Yeah.
So it's like you got somebody I don't care about helping somebody I don't care about. It's not going to work. I just feel
Not
like
everybody's meant to be a star.
no,
Right.
Yeah.
they're not.
Right.
They're not.
That's it, Sid. 100. And the thing is, it's not it. And I'll tell y'all, it's not the opposite of love is not hate. It's indifference. And it's not that people hate Julia. They don't care. Because if she was hated, we would Logan Paul her.
No.
Right? We
I
would
like
old
Logan.
school Nia Jax her. It's not that people hate her. We don't care. And that's
I'm not
the
bought
problem.
into her. I'm not
They've
invested
said
into
that
her.
on Unreal more than once. They're going to give you 30 seconds. It's what you do with that time that makes a difference. And no matter what she's doing, she's not connecting to fans. So it's not that we hate her. It's that she comes on and I'm like, I'm bored. I don't connect. I don't have any relationship to it.
There's no
And
buy-in.
so everybody that likes her from NXT. There's nobody that I've read anywhere on socials. And Steve, when I tell you, and y'all know because you see our social media posting all day long, I'm on socials all day. And I'm searching and I'm looking to try to find people. And the only people that are in her court are the people that loved her from NXT. There are no new fans because everybody else is indifferent.
We have to
And that's the problem.
We have to also remember that WWE's fan base is not always. It's about
Say it. Pull the trigger. Say it.
It's about who you can connect with and who has the better story or whoever you relate to, right? It's not always about how good of a wrestler they are because we have
100%.
amazing wrestlers that have no fans. These are not the fans that are going to the shows that are right here in your own city, right? These are the fans that only know WWE from with their parents or their parents' parents when they were younger, and or if they're kids and they're just now starting out. So it's not that we think Julia is bad. Actually, I think she's a great wrestler and she's pretty entertaining in the ring. But I forget about her because I don't have that connection with her. There are people that do, but I'm not a fan that has connection with her. So
Indifferent. Yep,
Yeah.
you're
I
indifferent.
mean, I'm not invested in her. There's nothing to invest in other than the fact that she has the belt, and I can't wait for Kiana to take it off her. I think Kiana can take that belt and run with it. I think.
Dylan, you were a fan. That's the thing is you were invested when she came over. Y'all
Oh, I
were
was
like,
excited.
woo,
I was excited.
yeah,
I
y'all
watched
were
the
all about
performance
it.
of NXT.
And then
You know when I started to lose interest, not lose interest, but I was kind of like, what the hell? Because I liked when her and Roxanne came up together, and they were like a pairing, and then they broke them up, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, like I would have liked to see those two
Yeah, I'll
rub
give you that. I would have loved to seen them two
Raw.
kind of be together and be a thing.
And
going.
Yeah, and
Roxanne
just
got
be
moved out with the
and raise
Judgment
hell
Day.
like throughout the. Go ahead, Sam. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying the difference is Roxanne went over to Raw, got put in with the Judgment Day, an already established faction, and now she is doing what she's doing. They sent
Yep.
Julia to SmackDown and was like fish or swim.
Yeah, by yourself, and
Well, they
and
do
it wasn't working.
They do that with all the NXT stars. I feel like it's like
Yep.
they'll be like, okay, we brought you up, now figure it out, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
But they
Mhm.
threw Roxanne with the Judgment Day, which was already an established faction. So all she had to do was like
Yeah.
pick her moments and
I feel
give
like-
John chicken tending when Liv was out.
But I feel like NXT is they really like grow you and really nurture you a little bit better. I don't know if it's what Sean does or it's the
Mhm.
environment because they're in a smaller arena. But it's like if you get out of NXT and you go to the big show, and to your point, it's sink or swim, right? And they throw you out there, you either get over right away like Trick Williams is, or you get lost like Julia is.
Yep.
The first day that Trick came up, we knew
Boom.
he's here, and it's
God.
like he was on the Saturday night main event in the triple in a 4-4 way. He's been in the he had a good showing in Elimination Chamber. He doesn't look like he doesn't belong. You know what it looks like what you've been saying for a year, Coach. Why the hell hasn't he been here before?
Mhm.
That's what it looks like when Trick Williams comes on the screen. Why hasn't he been here? And we've been screaming, bring
Yeah.
him up, bring him up, bring him up. And you know what? If we knew better, we were like, he wasn't ready yet until he
Yeah.
got the TNA title. And then once he got that title, he believed that he should be here. And you see it in his work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This guy he's going on local radio stations, on TV shows, and he looks like he's been on those shows all like for the last 5 years.
And they mentioned it on the broadcast where it's like it looks like he acts like he's been doing this for 10 years. Like he's been like this, like he was acting like this wasn't his first time in Elimination Chamber. Like I've been here, done that. Like what I'm supposed to be scared for. Meanwhile, you have Javon like I'm nervous. You know.
But that makes sense for Javon's character too because he's 21, which is crazy to say out loud.
Yeah.
I just love how he looked when he was walking to the chamber. He's just like looking like, golly,
So
look at this
good.
man. Like it's just like yeah. I love that kid. He's
I
fantastic.
really hope he's okay. I don't know if y'all actually saw like how he landed.
That was gnarly.
Yeah.
I really hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to
I hope Trick's okay too. Trick didn't look too well rolling out of the chamber either.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was a work because they were trying to get him out, like,
in there.
help him out with multiple people so that Seth can sneak in behind.
Man, that door was open for 15 minutes, man. Like it was just open.
Like photographers, we had a wedding in there. Like all kinds of stuff happened in that.
Exactly, that's a big door. They got backing up a truck in there. You heard a beep beep beep. Like anything could go back through that door. So, but no, like Trick, he's a ride, man. Like I don't know how they do it. I don't care how they do it. He earned himself a spot on WrestleMania.
Oh, for sure.
You have to figure out what kind of match you're going to put him in. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Sammy.
I think what we were saying.
Ooh,
I don't know if you agree.
Sammy, I like that. Mm-hmm.
I like him and Sammy, but I think him and Carmelo would probably cook too.
Not yet.
Why wait on
because these two are going to main event WrestleMania one day. It's like let's put it in first gear.
Fair.
You know. Let's put it in first gear, man. Like we don't gotta rush it. You know, I think.
But is Trick really first gear? Mr. Whoop that. Like, is he really first gear?
Maybe not first gear, but definitely second gear.
Second gear. Yeah.
Only because he's like I said, Carmelo and Trick had like a little. Please tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like I'm wrong. But I'm about to say it anyway.
No, they were together, and then they had
they had like a little beef in NXT, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Look, my memory has been not the best lately, y'all. So I'm I'm wrong. I'm about to
it's that LA sun getting to you. It's like,
but it's like so. I feel like it would be time to bringing that as main event WrestleMania quality type of match. I don't think that it's time for it. They need to bring that beef back. Like, I never, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't forget about NXT, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
and they kind of do that type of back and forth because people that did not watch NXT, such as a lot of people, they're going to be like, they're going to be like, what?
Right. Why does this matter? Right.
But see, here's the thing: you have between today and Mania 40 some odd days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I don't want to. They be rushing these timelines though.
But the thing is, with those two, it wouldn't be rushed because there's already an established.
But then you're banking on everybody being familiar with the NXT drama, and everybody's not. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, not enough people know. So then it does feel right.
I feel like we ganging up on him. He's trying really hard to fight his case.
No. I mean, ultimately, I'm a guy that watched NXT, so for them to pick up right where they left off and just go makes sense. But for those people that have not watched NXT, you know what I'm saying? I understand the long build, but here's the problem that we're running into, and we've said this so many times. They're struggling to put butts in seats. And we know that we have to get Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes on the card somewhere. Along with, Oba and all the other guys. What better way to do that than to fast track it?
Yeah, I don't think that's what's going to sell tickets, though.
Are there any black wrestlers on the card so far that
No, there's like one match.
Not yet.
There's like two matches now.
Well, we have a grand total of 2 matches. Well, Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill. All right. All right. We got about 45 minutes left in Black History Month. All right, Jade. All right.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a couple hours for Sid because she's on West Coast. I mean, all we have is Jade Cargill, and then we're assuming Raheem is going to make it on the card at some point. So that's 2 black wrestlers.
Do not call that man that.
But seriously, I don't know because how many matches are you going to get? 10 to 12 for 2 nights?
I mean, it'll be 12. I think it'll be 6 one night.
I mean, at the rate they're doing that, we're gonna have a strong 8 matches between both nights.
Yeah, it's gonna be about 4 each night.
4. So I mean, listen. I mean, I don't know to your point if they can spread out Trick and Carmelo if you want Carmelo on the card. So we'll see how it goes. But I mean,
open challenge at WrestleMania, like
no, don't do that.
Like I told y'all last night, I'm sick and tired of the open challenge, man. It's like
it's gotta go.
What?
Like.
I like the open challenge.
Well, look, I think we're all old enough to remember the old TV title. Like I'll say this, like I said last night. It's like the TV title was just like somebody had it, and then it's just random guy comes out, and it was a match. It was a match to put on TV, and I feel like you're lessening the importance of the U.S. title by just like there's no storyline. It's just like every week Carmella comes out, and every week come and the different persons. Like there's a little thing going on with him and Dragunov.
That's the storyline,
and that's the WrestleMania match.
Yep.
Okay, I guess.
Because here's the reality.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that take though, because listen, yes. It does, quote unquote. I see. Okay, I got a lot of thoughts. I'm sorry. I see what you're saying because, yes, it's like every week the matches don't matter, quote unquote, but they do matter because not only is it showing Carmelo's strength and talent and ability and all these things and showing him to be a main eventer, it's also giving a chance for people that we don't know or haven't seen wrestle in forever. Oh, they still got it, or oh, who's this, or then now that builds them up. Like Carmelo's putting these people over, so it's kind of like the circle of life.
Yeah,
but WWE.
I like that Carmelo's getting the screen time because I think we all talked about it. He had that best of 7 with Andrade that was so good, and then they took him off of TV. It was ridiculous. So but that's when they brought him back, right? So like seriously. What I'm saying is, like, if I have to see him in an open challenge just to see him work, fine, I'll take it because I love seeing him work. But I can't stand the fact that there's 4 mid-card belts and only 1 is defended on a regular basis.
Yes.
That's what's driving me crazy.
And
AJ's not going to defend the IC belt that she just won tonight every week or every other week. She ain't doing that. She's not going to give Maxine a shot. And there's 7 weeks to Mania.
Somebody should remind creative, like, hey guys, there's a men's Intercontinental Championship, like it exists. It's out there.
He's
like,
going to be on AAA right now because I'm watching AAA. I'm pretty sure Dom is going to be on AAA, but that IC belt is not going to be defended. That's what's
on.
driving me crazy. Sid, there is 7 weeks to Mania. I know AJ is not going to defend her belt once until she gets to
No.
Mania.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Mm-mm.
But so that's why I get frustrated with the open challenge. That's the only reason.
Because it's not fair across the board for everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would just like to see a little bit of storyline with the title, just a smidge, not like open challenge every week. Just a little bit of storyline. You know, that's it.
What's the problem with storyline for him? It pigeonholes him into a spot where he won't get TV time.
But he doesn't
Because
get mic
they're
time. He
so-
just gets wrestling time.
They're just so worried about what's going where right now that's why we have so many wrestlers that we're not seeing doing anything. I mean, we have wrestlers that have belts that we don't even see them at all a week or two in a row to not even promo. They're not getting promos. They're not doing live spots. They're not doing anything. So he would just fall into the cracks that everybody else does.
We
And the only person allowed to do that is
like
Roman.
Johnny Gargano planking
What you
on
said?
SmackDown
Yeah.
every week.
I said the only person that's allowed to do that is Roman.
Yes.
No, I mean it's like it's one of those things where it's like Jay Cargill, who like she comes out every week like, hey, just a reminder, I'm that bitch. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, try pulling that with Rhea. Okay. If I gotta go 7 weeks, I'm saying I'm that bitch, and then walking away, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I don't even think she likes it. I'm being honest with y'all. I think that like it was a moment, and then the creative turned it into a thing, and I don't think she likes it.
I remember when she first said it. We was in the chat like, oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah, this is good, and then it's become a parody. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm that bitch. Gotta go, everybody. Have a good. You know, it's like
Jay Cargill. Here's my fireworks. Here's my sparkles. I'm the bitch going.
Yeah.
You know, like, what are we doing here? But I do like it. I mean, did you guys like AJ winning the belt tonight?
I did.
No.
I did. I loved it. I loved
Who
it.
didn't? Sid?
Yeah,
Why?
me. Because what you just said, we're not going to see it defended until April.
But Becky hasn't
That was her
defended it.
first singles match in 10 years. That was the first time we've seen her fight since that whatever it was.
Survivor Series.
Yeah, Survivor. I'm like the tag thing. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, not to say like, I mean, maybe she'll shock us. You know, let me shut up. Maybe she'll be back every week and she'll be right here with her man and they be going to defend it together. I don't know.
She'll be there with her man, but she won't defend the title.
Oh,
Becky doesn't defend it all the time either.
Yeah, I don't think Becky was
all the time, but we ain't seen this girl wrestle. Period.
Well, I mean,
And it shows because she looked like she was a step behind.
She
like,
was.
Did anybody notice like she looked a step behind, just a little bit? Like
the ring rust was there. The ring rust was definitely there.
Yeah.
You know what helps that? Wrestling.
Right.
And I can't talk because you wouldn't see me in a ring. You know what I mean? Like I've been embarrassed myself. Trust me, I've been in a ring. It ain't fun. But I mean,
man, we remember that 60-minute Broadway with you and Flair back in :89, dog. Don't sell yourself short, man. Like,
they made me get in there. Big Show did. Listen, I agree with you, Sid. I don't think that we're gonna see this belt defended. I do like the extra because now you know you're gonna get the rematch. It's gonna be like Devo and Craig. It's the rematch. You know what I mean? We're gonna get that at Mania. And I just love what's the referee? What's the name?
Carr.
Miss Carr. Oh,
yeah, fast count Carr. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Every time she's involved, there's some you know Becky Trump is coming out. Becky Trump is coming out on Monday, and she's gonna call out Carr. And it's nasty work because it's like you're the one that untied the buckle, and then you're gonna go yell at her because she wouldn't let you ram her head. It's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be hilarious. But Stacey, I think you said you didn't like it either, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's fine. It doesn't.
That's all you need. It's fine. That's
fine.
all you need to say.
That means it's definitely not fine.
Yeah, I guess it's nice.
Yeah, you're about as fine as Charlotte Flair is. Where's your Ben and Jerry's at? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I've been married for over 10 years. Anytime my wife says I'm fine, I know that I'm in trouble. So when you say I'm fine, I know that that's not good. It's not vibing.
Just the matches in the middle in general.
Yeah,
it just was too predictable. Like we just knew there was no question. Nobody was going, oh, maybe Finn will win, or maybe Becky will retain. There was never.
No, I thought Becky was gonna.
I thought Becky was gonna retain.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I thought she was gonna win too. Yeah.
I did not. Given the fact they were in Chicago and
she's not from Chicago. She just her husband from Chicago.
Yeah, I know. Adopted,
yeah, because like they even like when they built it like from Union City, New Jersey, she kind of laughed. She was like, "Yeah, I'm not even from Chicago, really." Yeah.
I'll just say this. I say this every week on the regular show. It's about return on investment. They brought her back for a reason. So they had to give her a strap. There was no way that they were bringing her back after not being here for 10 years and not throwing a belt on her.
They could have brought the Divas Championship back. There you go.
They should have. Chelsea was campaigning for over a year for it, and they didn't. They gave us the other 2 belts instead.
You throw the strap on her, let her run around with it for 7 weeks, and then Becky snatches it off her on Mania.
And then we'll never see her again. Because she's not going to wrestle again.
The husband and wife won tonight. The husband and wife lose at Mania and keep pushing.
Yep. And I wanted to see, and she's not scheduled to appear officially anywhere between now and Mania. So it said she's still considered on her special attraction limited appearance. So she's not listed in any of the official Raws between now and Mania as a title holder. She's not scheduled to appear anywhere.
I think that may change. She
might be somewhere, but we're not going to see her. To Sid's point, we're not going to see her every week, or maybe not even every other week. We might get a promo here and there, but I mean, just add her to the list of all the people that has a belt that we just don't see do anything with it.
Wow, and she ain't Roman, so
right.
I don't see how this is going to work. I mean, I thought the match was solid. I thought the Finn Punk match was solid. Can Finn eat one carb? Can he eat a carb? Damn,
he's eating enough pins. I mean, he deserves a carb. He's
I know, it's just one carb, like one French fry. I'm gonna get a French fry and just shove it. Like, damn, like he made me feel so bad about myself sometimes. Like this dude is just shredded to be shredded. But it was a good match. I feel like, to your point, I feel like the face turn is coming. That he's gonna, the Judgment Day is gonna be pissed off that he gave props and didn't win the belt, and there's gonna be your match. So, I mean, Trav, I don't know if you got any feedback on that.
On the Punk and Balor one, no, it's kind of just like what you said. I think JD and Dom are not gonna like that Balor was cool with Punk and gave him like a handshake, and they, we could have came down there and helped you, but you didn't want us to come help you, kind of thing. And what's up with that? And
that's not enough to set up the Mania match, though.
No, which is why I thought they would get involved today and accidentally cost Balor the match. Then Balor's mad at them, but I guess we are going to make Balor like the face of it. So Balor being mad at them for that maybe wouldn't have been the best way. I guess I don't know. But I don't know how you get them that mad where it results into a feud, because this has been dragged on for like freaking 3 years now. Like one of them gets hurt, the other one's got to miss time, but it's like. They've been teasing it and then pulling back, then teasing it and pulling back. It's kind of like, dude, just I don't even care if they're mad at each other. Let's just do the feud and let's just get it over with and let Balor move on, and Dom for that matter. But like it's just been too many, hot start, stop, and I'm just kind of over that part.
I think the culmination of Liv, Raquel, Dom, Finn, like I think it's all coming to an apex. Right, and at some point they're gonna have to meet up here and deal with each other. And tonight would have been a good way for them to continue that trajectory toward that apex. And I don't know if Creator fumbled the ball, somebody fumbled the ball there, because Judgment Day has to. What Stacey saying? The Judgment Day split is imminent.
Imminent.
You know what I'm saying? So, but in order for them to get there, we have to. We have to get them there, and they keep fumbling it.
Yeah, but we've been saying the Judgment Day split has been imminent for over a year. Like they had so many opportunities, to your point, to split them up. You had when Roxanne joined the group and have her going against Liv, feeding Dom chicken tendies. You know what I mean? Like you had so many different opportunities to do it, and they never did it. So
and Raquel beating Vaquer could have been part of it.
Go ahead, Travis. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just because Raquel beating Vaquer for the title could have been the actual start of it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think Sid brought up a really realistic point earlier that no matter what Dom does, we're going to cheer him. So if they're trying to make Demon Finn, the face, we're still as fans going to choose who we're going to cheer and boo. And the chances of them having a beef that people still don't automatically say, okay, we're going to cheer for Dom. It's just kind of a weird spot to be in if they're trying to specifically do heel and face now. That Dom is who he is. He's kayfabe forever, and we're still singing Dirty Dom every chance we get. So for them, they're like, what do we do?
I don't know, but I can't take this anymore. It's like as the world turns, and it's been turning for like over a year. I can't do it anymore. So
well, as the world turns, we have like probably 50 seasons. So
exactly, and we have like
For
2
real.
seasons of the Judgment Day. So that part. I mean, at least JR got shot in Dallas, and we knew that was over. So I mean, this is going on.
They'll just have to decide who gets custody of JD when they split.
Exactly.
Good point.
Exactly.
Who gets the kid?
But listen, I think overall, I thought the card was, it was okay. I'm still going to be excited for Mania because it's Mania, but I wanted this card to really get me excited, and this card didn't do it yet. So we got 7 weeks to get excited for Mania, in Vegas, and hopefully, we'll get something, cooking for that. But with that being said, Sid, I am so happy to see you again. I thought, you yelled at me because you didn't believe that Rhea was in love with me. And
That's just the way in my head.
Every time I see your videos on TikTok and Instagram, I think Sid is a great person, but she yelled at me. So, but no, I really appreciate you stopping by, friend of the program. You're always welcome to come through. Please come through again. I think we'll probably do some stuff for WrestleMania, and we'll have some reaction shows for those 2 nights. So if you're around, we would love to have you. But
I'll probably
give us a close and a plug, and get us out of here.
Be there, won't you?
Yeah, I'll probably be in Vegas.
Yeah,
but,
you'll be in Vegas. I knew you were going.
I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I did book a hotel, so we'll see. But yeah, you say you want me to do what?
Just give us a plug and close and get us out of here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming.
Sid Virginia on everything. YouTube. What is it? YouTube,
TikTok,
Instagram, Threads. Sid Virginia everything. Does a Travis need to give a plug too? I mean, I know he's here frequently, but
Travis, he knows what to do. But thank you so much, Sid. I appreciate you. See
you later, Miss.
I love your socials.
She's good. She's real good.
Awesome. Travis, you know what to do, bro. Get us out of here. Wicked Bitter.
Wicked Bitter everywhere. YouTube, Facebook has been doing pretty well lately. Instagram, TikTok. So everywhere that you have social media, I haven't been crazy on on Twitter, but everywhere else I'm always posting. So Wicked Bitter everywhere. Good talking with you guys all. I would mention that I didn't really care for the Rhea stuff today, but I know that would make us talk for another hour, so I'm not going to do it. I love her. I just didn't. I don't like how we got there. I'm just saying. I just think I think they kind of tarnished or made the tag team titles a little irrelevant at this point now, because it's like Rhea just lost him, doesn't care she lost him, and now she's going after a championship, and she's not going to go after those tag titles. So she's kind of like, whatever. So I guess we all should just be like, whatever for the tag team titles too. So that's just all I got.
You see how he does this? He waits till the end of the show.
I'm bitter, baby. I'm bitter. I'm bitter.
You're not bitter. You're wicked.
I'm wicked bitter. Hey, wait.
I will see. So very nice and very evil. That is Wicked Bitter in a nutshell. I can't wait to talk to you on Wednesday. We'll talk to you. I appreciate you, bro. Oh my God, Stacey, get us out of here, my queen.
What a fun night. What a great night. These PLE post shows are amazing. Talked a lot of hard truths tonight, right? I mean, there's a lot of reality we have to come out with after this, because we thought we would have a better picture of what Mania was going to look like, and we really don't. So can't wait to break it down after Monday Night Raw. We'll be together again Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Love you, fam.
Appreciate you.
See ya. What up? Yeah. My brother Aaron in the house. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes,
This
sir.
wouldn't be possible without you pulling the strings and pulling everything together. Get us a close, man.
Man, it's your boy Sears repping that 412 and the 703, man. Such a privilege and pleasure doing this show with you guys on tonight, man. This is it. Elimination Chamber is done. We are now 7 weeks out to Mania, man. So it's gonna be a mad dash to secure seats at the table. It's gonna be a mad dash to put stuff together. And I can't wait to see what unfolds going forward, man. As I always alluded to, man, follow us all over social media, man. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok. We're doing big things in big places, and definitely want to take everybody along for the journey. Shout out to the homie Trav for coming through. Miss Sydney, Virginia for doing her thing. Thizzle popping in with us, man. AB over at Nothing Deep Thoughts. So many people just coming by and kicking it and showing us love, man. We love to show that love back. So I always close out my shows like this, man. God is good, even though sometimes people are not, man. See you guys next Tuesday. Peace.
Awesome, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody for popping through. Great surprise to see Sid. It was really good to chop it up with her. Thank you everybody for coming through, Coach, Travis, Wicked Bitter, Stacey, and the man himself, Serious. I mean, you never know who's going to come through that backstage. That's why we have the business. So listen, the ring is about broken down. The ropes are all tied up. We're about to pack up and move on to the next city, to move on to the next show. We got Total Sports coming at you next week. And then we'll have backstage business on Wednesday as well. And 7 weeks out, we got WrestleMania, and we'll be doing another Hard Truths and talking about a 2-night event that is WrestleMania from Las Vegas. So I appreciate everybody. Get some rest, get some sleep. Don't think too much about what happened, and just know that it wasn't the wrong move. Rhea is the one. I don't care what Travis says. I'm coming for you, Travis. I will see you on Wednesday. How dare you? I'm in a bad mood now. You talk about my mommy. But with that being said, I appreciate everybody. Have a good night. Peace.